Welcome to today's fast track episode of The Growth Zone. My name is Christian Bartsch, and these episodes provide you with a focused, mind-feeding topic. You can use it to have some new ideas to guide you through the day. Let's get started on today's topic. So in today's topic section, we are going to be talking about the banking industry. So 5G. Can banks actually survive as 5G fintechs liberate money from outdated business models? So what does 5G mean? 5G offers us more speed and bandwidth. It has the ability that we don't have to wait for ages for something to happen. So it's sort of real time what can be communicated. And it offers a lot of opportunities. The thing is, our banks, our traditional banks, are suffering. They are closing down many shops, many offices, locations around the world, because many of us are using online banking. So they don't need expensive retail space. It means as well at the same time that they are trying to cut costs in different areas. With all different kinds of economic issues, of course, the profitability of banks is falling. At the same time, fintech startups are hitting them from the back because they are coming with faster technology, modern technology, and new concepts. In contrast, the banks are rooted in strategies, in thinking, in technology that's maybe 20 years, 50 years old, or even longer. So it's for them very difficult to adapt to the new situation. They have outdated business models. And fintech, when they started their business, their startup, they were thinking about a business model that's going to work for the future. How are we, as consumers, as business owners, as companies, corporates, and even as authorities, handling money? Yeah, personal banking is actually dead. Private banking, it's changing as well. So, and even investment, with all the different financial crises, even investment banking that usually generated quite a profitability for banks, has massively changed. So 5G, more speed, more bandwidth, means of course that fintechs are going into a wide range of areas. They are offering bank services. You can deposit your money. You can do trading. You can go in CFDs and EFTs. You can directly trade shares, all the different things. You can do Forex. You can send money around the world. People use platforms like PayPal, or they use like Stripe, systems like Stripe, for instance, to make sales. Cryptocurrencies even are going there. And the thing is, of course, regulation is always around the corner. That's reality. Nevertheless, it isn't a protection for banks. Banks cannot hide behind regulations. Eventually they'll be caught, and if they're not willing to innovate, others will innovate for them because they'll push them out of the market. People are changing. People are changing their expectations and changing the level of things they are willing to compromise on. And of course, as work situations are changing, as well, consumers and companies are changing. More e-commerce means more faster transactions. And global business in a more faster and diverse situation means as well money going around the world at a faster pace. People wanting security and safety, and at the same time profits, lower cost of transactions, whether it's inside the country or across continents. It doesn't matter. And we see cryptocurrencies have shown us how things can work. So it's now for fintechs up the game to go and lift their abilities towards doing the same thing with fiat money or with the conservative way of doing business as we used to. So modernizing it without having to deal with all the downsides of people who may be using it to launder money or finance terrorism or other kind of crazy stuff. We don't need that. But we want to have, of course, something that's faster, more effective, more customer friendly. And that's where fintech is using 5G. And they are using new opportunities that this technology is offering. And it's something really interesting for investors because it means as well that there's a huge range of fintechs out there that we as investors can put our money in and let it work there. Of course, some fintechs are quite off a bet, and I hope that it'll be profitable eventually. Nevertheless, if you are looking out for interesting technology combined with opportunities to increase your money, to let your savings work, but it shouldn't be private. So what it means, if you are a business owner, if you have a certain amount of finance available and you are able to, let's say, invest less than 10% in such kind of stuff, then fintech is something really interesting. But you have to be conservative when you look at the things, what you're going to invest. You have to understand the business model. And if you don't understand it, don't put money in it. And we've seen it from businesses who just defaulted recently, like, for instance, Wirecard. That's a big problem, of course, for many people who lost some money there, and you don't want to have that. So, make use of what's coming. Be aware, of course, as well of the risks. But 5G and fintech are definitely going to liberate money from what we were used to expecting from banks. We're going to get something that's faster, more modern, and more fit to the situation we have now. But of course, realistically, these things are being developed now. People are developing new business models, they're testing them out and seeing whether people are accepting that. And of course, we'll see how they are being marketed, because this means as well, if a fintech is focused on consumers, the marketing will be very different to the fintech that is focusing on, let's say, corporates, or focusing on even banks, or focusing on governments, authorities, and so on. Fintechs have different kind of technology for different sections of the market or different elements of the banking economy. So you have to be aware what's going to be coming and where you might even be wanting to put your money in, whether as a person who wants to generate money with investing in a fintech, or whether you want to let the fintech help you do business in a faster and more economical way. Let's see what happens in the next few months. I hope you enjoyed the fast track edition of today. I would like to invite you to follow our show so that you don't miss the upcoming interviews with leaders in the market. Simply visit the website follow.prmediareach.com. I will be adding the link also to the description of this episode so that you just need to click on that link. The link is follow.prmediareach.com. follow.prmediareach.com. You can follow me also on Twitter by using the Twitter handle CAPBartsch. So it's spelled CAPBARTSCH. Or for those who are into sailing and flying, Charlie Alpha Papa Bravo Alpha Romeo Tango Sierra Charlie Hotel. Yes, that's CAP Barge. See you soon or hear you soon in the next episode. And please share as well this episode if you've enjoyed it and would like to let others have the opportunity to use it as well to get new ideas and insights.